Is this thing on? Happy New Year, everybody. Holy moly. I feel the most rusty right now. It feels so weird looking at the camera and turning it back on. It always does. It's almost like a little feeling of stage fright when I come back out of my holiday hole. Like, hello? Is anybody still here? Landmas is always so go and so planned and feeling good, whatever. We have like such good momentum and then it ends and it's just like, I feel like I don't know how to film anymore. I don't know how to speak to the camera anymore. It's always a very bizarre feeling. Anyway, hello, literally crawling out of my holiday hole right now. I have been in such a slump over these last few days. I need to know if you guys have been feeling the same. I feel like we went into a proper hibernation, but kind of not in a good way. I don't know why my energy, I just felt like kind of a burnout, holiday overwhelm, also like New Year overwhelm, you know, like this, as soon as the holidays is done, you're just like hit with like New Year, new me, all the things you gotta change, blah, blah. And I have conflicting feelings about that because I love it. I do love to have a reset after the holidays. It always feels so good. I love to come back with a video talking about all my New Year's intentions and plans and goals and whatnot. But this year it did feel a little bit more daunting. And I'm not sure why. Curious to know if any of you felt the same. There was just a weird little heaviness this year. Does that make sense? Tell me if I'm alone. Anyway, feeling so good about pulling the camera back and getting back to it, guys. It's a gorgeous sunny day. There's no better way to start a day than when the sun is out and coming to say hey. Good, yeah, okay. So for Christmas, I got a Hogwarts mug. Thanks so much to Lara. Isn't it perfect? Isn't it perfect? Oh. So this morning we're going to enjoy our little coffee together. I've actually already done my workout. Dan and I played tennis. I did a leg day. I'm all nice and sweaty and disgusting. And we're just gonna have a little reset together today. And reset for me in a physical sense because I haven't worn makeup since Christmas Eve. I have been so disgusting. I haven't shaved my legs. My skin is just having a moment. It's that time of the month. I just feel gross. I just need to just have a reset. So we're gonna do it together, guys. And let's chat about some of our goals for 2023. And that's gonna start with a shower. Done. I've just doused my body in moisture. This is the little body oil and body moisturizer I'm using. I have shaved my body, did a nice deep exfoliation, and I've also got a new fresh blade on my razor because we gotta shave the face. But first of all, we gotta talk about the hair and hair health in 2023. I'm gonna put a ton of hydration in right now. And in 2023, I am turning 30. And we're also getting married, if you are new here. Hello, welcome. My fiance is Dan. And if you are not, then I'm sorry because you've already heard me say that so many times, but truly, 2023 for me and Dan, us both, it's just the year where we're like, we are entering a new decade. We want to look and feel the best that we have ever felt. That's just our goal and kind of the overarching theme for the year for us. And I get the sense that it's that way for a lot of people, but we're really just like investing in our health this year and really trying to make those lifestyle habits stick. So we'll talk more about that later, but first of all, when it comes to like the wedding and photos specifically, I just really want my hair to be on its A game. So I'm gonna be really trying to nourish the living baloney out of my hair this year and encourage growth. And that includes less bleach as well as more heatless hairstyles. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of that from me this year. I'm gonna try to be air drying my hair a lot more. If you don't have TikTok, then you won't know this. I've just been getting so much rosemary oil, rosemary water spray things on TikTok talking about how it's the best thing for hair growth and everyone's just dousing their hair in rosemary. Is this something I need to do? Do I literally need to boil rosemary leaves? Can we talk about this? Are you guys doing rosemary oil? If you have done it, does it work? Is it something that I need to incorporate into my hair health this year? Please do let a girl know. Until then, I'm gonna do a little diffuser and then just let my hair air dry for the rest of the time. So 2023, the year of hair health. So I did a little half blow dry on the hair and I just pinned it up because we need it out of the way. Gotta shave the face. And I've just gotta say, I do this like once or twice a month and I always use a fresh blade when I do it. So I'll, you know, do my whole body, put a fresh blade on. And I've just gotta say, no matter what I do with my skincare, if I'm not keeping up with my shaving routine, my skin is sad. Like this is just the best exfoliation. My skin just feels
soft like butter whenever I shave, and it's just such a necessary part of my skincare routine now, and I notice such a difference. So I literally wet my face, I take my cleanser, my face cleanser, and just put it all over. Can I do this while facing the camera? Anyway, and I just shave like this. And I'm telling you, you will feel reborn if you have never shaved your face before. It just makes your skin look magical after. And I just started using like the men's razor from Costco, because the refills are a lot cheaper. I was using the Sephora face razor before, but their like refills are constantly out of stock. And I don't want to have to like buy a new razor every single time. Also, it was like a lot easier for me to nick my face, like do little accidental cuts when I was using the face razor versus when I'm doing this. It's just like really creamy and smooth and delicious and just easier and faster. So I'm not looking for critique on my methods here. It works for me. And it just makes my skin feel so good. Like why? Always. It's always the forearms and the elbows. New year, same skincare routine, my friends. Vitamin C, eye cream, serum, and moisturizer. I did get a new one from Incubus, the Omega Water Cream. I've been using it for the last like 6 days at this point, day and night. Loving it so far. Feels very good. Just actually feels like nothing on the skin, which is lovely. And now we gotta put on the tan. I almost forgot. I wanted to put on white strips while we were sitting here doing this because that makes a huge difference in a little glow up routine, doesn't it? I'm angling you up because I'm gonna try and chat with you while I put on the tan. Saint-Tropez Express. I don't have time today to fuss with a longer version, and this is nice when you wanna do a tan during the day and be able to sit and soak in it. Listen, no matter what, whenever I'm feeling like low or in a slump, I put a tan on and I swear it just gives you the feeling like you've just been on vacation. It just gives life, it adds glow. I just love the way I feel. I hate the act of putting a tan on. I find it so tedious, but whenever I do it, I just always feel better for it. So I'm gonna cheer up my face and body with a little glow. And the next little goal that I wanna chat with you about, honestly, is like, I've seen it all over the internet and people talking about the 9 to 9 rule. And for me, the application of that is essentially just what I've tried to do every year and have failed miserably at, specifically over the last few weeks of the holiday. And that's kind of just like no phones in bed, like really just setting the boundaries for yourself of when you want to be present online and like not mindlessly scrolling. I have a terrible confession to make, and that is that I didn't read at all during this holiday break. I didn't even pick up my book. I was literally like, oh my God, I promise I'm gonna finish Crescent City. Didn't even touch it. And there is a good reason. And that is because for any of my fellow millennials out there, way back in the day when we were, like playing computer games before any other apps existed and whatnot, I played 2 games, Gaia and RuneScape on the computer. And when I say played it, like I lived on these games. And my RuneScape account actually, when I was in my youth, was hacked, and it was very sad because I was dominating that game. Anyway, RuneScape was a game I played back in my youth, and I loved it so much. I was so obsessed with it. And over the holidays, it just like popped in my mind, and I was like, I wonder what happened to RuneScape. Like I hadn't thought about it in so long. Went to the website, lo and behold, someone took the old school, it's literally called old school RuneScape. They took the classic game and they made it into an app that you can download on your iPhone, iPad, or whatever device. Did I download it? Yes. Have I done anything since? No. And it's actually really embarrassing. And I think it's definitely 100% the reason why I've been feeling so low is because I've just been like draining my brain cells on this game and having so much more screen time. It's so terrible. And we were actually talking to one of Dan's family members about it. And I was like, we were talking about our New Year's goals, talking about like screen time and getting up in the morning for our workouts. And I was like, oh, just like sometimes my willpower is so low. And he was like, it's not willpower, it's discipline. And I was like, listen, you're not wrong. Like my discipline with myself when it comes to that and screen time and like keeping my phones away from bed and like not scrolling in the morning or the night before bed, like it's so bad, especially because I also love to like listen to ASMR to fall asleep. It's just a really hard thing for me to do. It's a habit that hasn't stuck yet. And I just really want to be more disciplined with myself. It's not want to be, I'm going to be more disciplined with myself. I can't live this way anymore. I hate the feeling. It makes me feel like sloppy and low and whatever. My screen time is going to be limited this year, and I hope forever going forward. And if I want to mindlessly scroll, it can be on the treadmill while I'm getting my morning steps in. No phones in bed, no mindless scrolling, and just being much more disciplined with my time, my screen time, how I spend my time. And yeah, that's a huge focus for me this year. But also, like, if anyone also played RuneScape and wants to download, I made my new account username Alanorama, so add me. On my face, I just take the Jamie Genevieve U-Tan spray. And this is fabulous because you can go ahead and apply your makeup after. So if you want to do a tan in a flash, but you still need to get ready for the day, do a little spritz of this on the face. It's magic. Does it go all in my hair? Yes. I just realized, you know, I should really put on one of my little like spa headbands while I do that. Now we know. The difference a tan makes, I swear. I literally came out of the bathroom and Dan was like, oh, you look so zen. I'm like, thanks, it's the tan. I literally don't even know how to apply my makeup anymore. I'm looking at my drawer and I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do this? Anyway, nothing new to see here on the makeup front, but I do have some new makeup that I'm actually really excited to put to the test that I've been seeing a lot of chatter about. But let us continue with the New Year's goals, shall we? Let me update you on the whole little workout program that I've been doing. Let me start a little bit earlier, actually, because last year I had started doing my little workout program. I was writing all my workouts in a notebook, and from January of last year, I started doing my strength workouts and was doing a push-pull leg day like all throughout the year. And I just found that I wasn't like getting the results that I wanted. You know, obviously it felt good. I was like the most consistent with the workouts that I have ever been, but I knew I like did my little fitness update during Everyday May last year where I said like, I think the next step is going to be reaching out to a professional to help me like figure out what I should be doing. And that's what I did. We don't really live in an area where like going to a personal trainer is an option for us, nor do I want to like pay whatever crazy cost it would be to have someone come to our house. So online coaching was kind of like the next best thing. It was the best option for us. So both Dan and I have been doing a program, and I actually really wanted to start it before the new year, before I felt like this intense pressure to like shift everything. So I actually started the program in November, and I started a 4-month program, and it's basically just training coaching as well as diet coaching. And I just wanted to get a professional opinion because there's so much conflicting information on the internet, and it was kind of overwhelming. Like, yes, I was able to curate good workouts and I felt good about it, but I just kind of like I do have specific goals that I want, and I wanted them to be tailored for my body type and the things that I have going on. Like, I just wanted a professional to be like, hi, this is what you need to do to achieve XYZ. And it's pretty hands-off, which is nice. There's an app, there's a website, and I follow my weekly workouts. And it's not something that I've like wanted to talk about extensively because it is like curated to the individual. And I think that's important, and that is what I was missing. I was just like flailing along, and I would watch a TikTok or a YouTube video and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And it's just nice having someone, having a resource to be able to ask questions about form. And especially when I'm doing like all my workouts alone at home, it's just felt really nice having that option. So that is the program I've been doing and continuing to do it. I actually just got a whole new set of workouts this week, and I've just been seeing like the results that I wanted to see. You know, I've been joking for so many years. Literally, it's been like 6 years that I've been saying like, I just want visible biceps. And it was something that I just haven't been able to do by myself and left to my own devices. So I feel really good about like having a program that I've been able to stick to, and it's made a huge difference. And I'm looking forward to continuing that this year. So sticking with the program and continuing to progress and see results. I'm just really looking forward to that. And yeah, like I said, I wanted to start that before the new year so that I would like be developing these habits and working on this workout routine and whatnot like over the holidays, so I wouldn't feel so like overwhelmed when the new year comes and like rushing and sprinting to start a new thing January 1st, you know? I was happy that I did it like before the holidays. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who's been commenting on it. Like, listen, it's been really hard. It's been a lot of like hard work, but it's kind of also been like super rewarding at the same time to be actually sticking to something and be like being held accountable to something too. Dan is starting his program this week and I'm super excited for him to be doing it. And it's just, yeah, it's just been good vibes all around. If you just feel stuck and like you're not progressing or just feel a little bit lost when it comes to the workouts, like getting an online coach has made the world of a difference for me. Going to be continuing that in 2023 for sure. It feels so good to put makeup on again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just love the ritual of getting ready, truly. I usually prefer it more when I'm not filming, obviously, because when I'm like getting ready myself and not on camera, I just love to like play a show or watch YouTube videos or play music, and it's my favorite thing. NYX Nude Beige, baby. Keeping it going with the Dior lip oil. Woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the combo that keeps on giving, let me tell you. That felt so weird to do that with white strips still in. I'm just filling in my brows and topping them up with the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. Ugh, such a beautiful product. I'm so happy to have been involved with that launch from Benefit. So if any of you guys picked it up over the holidays and if you've been giving it a go, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. We are staying fluffy in 2023, my people. I'm just setting my makeup with the Givenchy powder naturally. And I want to talk to you about the next thing that's changing for me. And this is a big one in 2023. And it's actually kind of like I'm following up my program with this because it is due to the program that has really made me like think about this and rethink many aspects in my life and my health and whatnot. But you guys, in 2023, I am changing my relationship with alcohol. And this has been such a huge thing and concept idea that has been on the forefront of my brain. And it's kind of all been going hand in hand with the entire health journey, if you will, because over the last couple of years, obviously, between like changing my fitness routine, seeing naturopaths, changing so many things in my health and my diet and whatnot, alcohol has been a huge subject that we've been talking about endlessly. And actually a few years ago, Dan really kind of decreased his alcohol consumption in general. And I was kind of always like, oh, babe, come on, drink champagne with me. Let's have tequila. Let's blah, blah. Like, I love to drink. I love to dance. I love nights out. But as I've gotten older and over the last few years, like drinking has just become like heavier and heavier and heavier for me. And the hangovers that I experience are so bad. The kind of like anxiety and weird, awful things that come with drinking has really just started to have a compound effect for me. And it's just not so enjoyable for me a lot of the time. And since following like the program, it was kind of like, listen, you can drink if you want, but like that's going to have a huge impact on like the fitness goals that you have. And so really, like, since when did I start? I started my program like November 12th or November 14th. I didn't drink over the holidays, and I have literally never felt better. I have never felt better. My skin has never been better. My sleep has never been better. Like multiple holiday events, like I went to London, hung out with Susie and Victoria, went to the Dior event, went to whatever. Like there's been so many instances where normally I would have felt like really compelled to have a drink and maybe felt like it was necessary for me in a social situation, but I have not been drinking, and it has been something that I have felt so good about. And I just never thought I'd be saying this. You guys know how much I love to drink, and I've been like so vocal about it, but I just felt like I had a 180 shift in my mind and my view and my relationship with alcohol. And I figured it was worth saying just in case any of you have felt the same, because I actually think that this has been a very popular subject online right now. And, you know, like Jen Atkin specifically, someone who I have loved to follow, and many of us, like I love to follow her life like a Bible. She's actually really been vocal about, you know, being sober and not drinking and changing the social relationship with alcohol as well. And the thing is, like, I do love to have a drink. I do think that you need to have your vices in life. And, you know, it's more so just kind of changing my approach to it and like
how is this serving me in this situation? Is this something I need? Can I afford to lose a day to a hangover? Like, it's just like being very selective with how I drink and when I drink and how that's being a part of my life. And yeah, truly in that way, like new year, new me, guys. It's pretty wild, but I feel much better for it. And actually on that note, a huge shift that I've been doing in my daily life, other than the time that I've been absolutely wasting and loving playing RuneScape, I've been listening to a lot of the Huberman podcast, and he has some, if you're like interested in like the science behind like diet, health, alcohol, just like everything, energy, his podcasts are so phenomenal. Obviously, Dan, my fiance, he's just like a sponge. He absorbs so much information and I learned so much from him, but he was the one, like we actually started listening to the Huberman podcast while we drive to and from tennis in the morning. And his podcast on alcohol is just like so eye-opening. And like the impact on your body, the impact on your brain, it just really, it really shifted my focus. And it's such a huge topic of discussion for us right now. So obviously I wanted to keep you guys in the loop. And that being said, like that's kind of my next goal for 2023 is listening to more podcasts, because last year, one of my goals was to read like a lot more nonfiction books, and that absolutely didn't stick. I didn't read a single one. Reading, and that's fine. Like I'm okay with that. Reading is very much an escape for me. And so I think to kind of balance that and my love for fiction reading is to listen to nonfiction podcasts. So that's something that I'm going to be much more disciplined about this year. And again, like finding podcasts like the Huberman podcast, I get so excited to listen. I feel like I learned so much. I literally started taking notes from his podcast. No joke. I have a notebook in the kitchen that I've taken notes from listening to his podcast from. So that's been really good. Would love to hear your guys' favorite kind of more like learning podcasts. Please let me know any that you love and listen to. It's been pretty crazy, guys. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. Please let me know if you guys have been feeling the same. As usual, I don't think I'm gonna do eye makeup. I'm just gonna leave it plain. I really love the fresh, natural feel of this. I do need to bask in my tan a little bit more before I rinse it off. It's gonna feel so weird, like rinsing off my body with a full face of makeup on, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I rinsed off the tan. I actually feel like I didn't let it soak enough. I feel like my body was looking a little pale. But anyway, I might have to do a little round two later this week. But I was just trying to decide what to wear today, and literally my H&M package arrived at the door, so I was just unboxing it. It's on the floor. I ordered 3 coats, 3 jackets, pieces of outerwear, if you will. And this coat is one of them. And I'm currently trying to decide if I should keep it or not, because I think, they're just doing such a good job with their like wool blends and their more premium materials. I'm obsessed. I think this color is really unique. I like it. I'm just trying to figure out what I'd wear with it. I don't know if I'm feeling the cream with it. I feel like I just need to wear like a black turtleneck. It's not that cold. Anyway, whatever. This is the one piece. So gorgeous. I will link it below from H&M. And then they have so many tweed pieces right now. Like cute little tweed jackets. And they're so beautiful. Look at this beautiful little tweed jacket. I haven't taken the tissue off of the buttons yet, obviously, but let me just show you this. This is a little Reformation crew neck, by the way. I bought it in their sale. Oh, see, like I think this is so much more cute with this little fit. It's such a classic style and it's such a nice shape. I actually got it in a size small. How nice! I love. Okay, maybe this is the fit for today. And with the tweed, I also picked up a black one. They had a slightly longer black tweed jacket, which I think is also gonna be a huge favorite. Oh, I love that. Maybe not necessarily with this outfit today, but I think this is really nice. Just like a classic style. This is a huge, okay, I'm pretty sure I've said this every single year that I have been doing these videos and doing YouTube. Every year I tell myself, you're gonna get dressed, you're gonna get ready for the day, stop being a slob, stop living in your sweatpants and PJs. And every year I go back to my sweatpants and PJs, and I really am just, you wanna dress for how you wanna be seen in the world, right? Dress for how you wanna feel, dress for how you want people to feel when they look at you. Like I just want to put more effort into really establishing my go-to outfits, because usually like my brain just shuts off when I try and decide what to wear for the day. It's so brutal. And I'm really trying to hone in on what my true styles are, especially because like my sizing and My shape honestly changes a lot, so it's kind of a thing I struggle with. But yeah, just to really find my style and what my go-to easy everyday outfits are. So what I felt like I was missing were just like little throw-on jackets as well as shoes. I was kind of lacking in the shoe category, which you guys know, I felt like I rectified the dressier option with the little white Jimmy Choo heels that I bought while in the UK. Like even this, oh my God, this outfit with jeans and those white Jimmy Choo heels. Like if I were going out on the town today, like what an outfit that would be, you know? For now, I'll just stick with my black boots, but yeah, I'm gonna wear this. Little new end pieces from H&M. That's what I bought. What do you guys think? And while we were getting dressed together, just know that this again is a goal for me in 2023, to get dressed and make myself look presentable at least during the week. A little fragrance update for you. I've been wearing the new Aesop, I don't know how to say this. Edicis Eau de Parfum. If you guys like the same scents as I do, right in that beautiful, like warm, leathery, fresh scents. This is really nice. It's a little bit more woodsy than my usual go-to, but very nice. Aesop. Very nice scent indeed. So here's the outfit. Here's the outfit. We've got the tan on, we've got some makeup on. We're feeling good and ready to take on the new year. So I don't know about you, but I am feeling much better now. I feel like I have a little bit more of my life put together. And I'm feeling very excited to be getting back to it, back to work, and embracing the new year. That is 2023. So that's a little roundup of some of my goals. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Thanks for having a little chat. Please let me know in the comments down below all your feelings, your thoughts, your goals, your dreams, everything for the new year ahead. Happy 2023, fam. It feels good to be back, and we will see you all very, very soon for a new video. Bye!